everybody. Hello, welcome to the Voice Gathering Live show here, yes, on Sunday. And guess what today is? It is our first live chat called Girlfriends Cocktail Chat. Get ready to join the conversation with me and my girlfriends as we have an interesting conversation about a little bit of everything, right? So don't be afraid to leave a comment, post your thoughts and disapprovals. We can deal with that. We all big girls. I want to take the opportunity to welcome my co-hosts on today's show, and hopefully you'll be seeing them in the near future. Work with us. This is our first live show here. So we want to actually bring in our girl, Tam, the one. And let's just bring her over so she can do an introduction. Tammy, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Tammy the One, and I'm really happy to be here, sipping on my little Jersey Curl drink. And let's get started.
All right. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Also, help me welcome my other girl, B, with all the fashion and style. Help me welcome Miss Lady B.
Hey everybody, I'm so excited to be here and join Diamond with her podcast. I've known her my whole life, so I'm very excited.
Hey, this is going to be freaking awesome. All right. So, as we get ready, yes, as we get ready to do this thing, I just want us to open up the floor. Remember, if you are the first time here, make sure you click the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, click all notification. That way you know when we are going live. We are live here every Friday, 7 o'clock p.m. live on the show. Get in the comments. We're also live via Zoom. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And this may be the new introduction of the Girlfriends Cocktail Chat every Sunday. We'll see. Stay tuned for a confirming date, but just get into the conversation now. So, we wanted to have a conversation with you guys, first and foremost, what we all as women are trying to understand, and that is men. Okay? What the hell does a man want? How does he think? What is he looking for? What kind of woman is he looking for? Why can't he be honest and faithful? How come he can't pay no bills? How come he think he owns you when he don't? I just want to know the whole tea. So I open up the floor for my girlfriends to join in on this conversation about what does a man want? Listen, let's just start really, really quick. Let me go over to Tam, the one. Tam, what are your thoughts about a man and just what you find difficult?
First off, I don't care what a man wants. Just say that. I'm putting that out there. I
Okay.
really don't. I don't care what a man wants. Um, what I think is the most difficult is finding someone that is just normal, genuine, um, honest, just a regular schmegular dude.
Uh,
Really, that's what
okay.
I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. And okay,
I'm
lady.
sorry. That's all.
We are both of us, we are single. um and been in the dating scene for years now. So
Okay.
that's where we're coming from,
Mm-hmm.
that perspective.
Okay, so what I'm hearing, B and Tam, you ladies are in the single life coming from that view only. Before we jump deep into the conversation about this single life, and unlike me, I'm not single, but that doesn't mean that I don't deal or my significant other don't deal with the drama of being with me and I with them. Because let the record be known, being in a relationship is damn work. Okay? It's just work. So, what I want to know from you, ladies, really quickly is this: what are your thoughts, right? What are your thoughts about just men in general? Let's start with you, B.
Um right now I feel like my thoughts on men is going off of my experiences with them recently, which have not been the greatest. I've been on the dating scene, and right now I actually stopped dating because I got so frustrated and fed up with online dating and meeting people through other people, and it just was not working out. My view on men is definitely it's hard to find a good one. A lot of them have been, maybe they're not raised right, maybe they didn't have both parents in their lives. I don't know where it went wrong, but it went wrong somewhere with a lot of men that I've encountered. So right now, I feel like I believe there are good men out there.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like they're far in between.
Mm. And Tam, what do you think? What are your thoughts on that?
You know, it's hard for me to say. It really is. Um, there are good men out there for sure. I know that to be true. We have several good men in our family. I know several good men that are friends. And I just think that for me, in my experience with dating and being in relationships, it's a more of like a game. And you hear people say, "Oh, you have to play the game and you have to know how to play the game." I don't want to play a game.
Mm.
I'm not about the games. I'm regular. I'm a regular Jersey girl, what in a regular guy in a regular relationship. That's like, of course you have ups and downs and things like that, but I mean, just someone that's going to be open and genuine and you know just someone that's not going to play the games. That's it. That's all I can really say. It's just a game all the time. No one wants to show their true feelings. No one wants to look like. No one wants to be vulnerable. Um, and I think that that's played out. I think that that's not being your true self. I think that you should, say how you feel,
Mm.
and it is what it is. And at this point, I'm not willing to. I'm not faking it for anybody. That's it. And I don't want you to fake it for me either. You know.
Okay. So I have a question, right? So you two beautiful young ladies are single, and some of the stuff you saying, Tam, makes me think about is it are we having difficulty finding true love and true love, a commitment? And let's take true love off the table because oftentimes people are not always jumping into a relationship for love. They're jumping in a relationship for companionship, someone to kind of get to know. Yeah, but I think what would come with security comes for me, security comes with that love. Like it comes hand in hand. So if I'm looking for security from you, then I'm looking for you to be a love partner. I'm not looking for the security part from you, but not the love part about it. But I want to just before pause there for a second because I did notice that you ladies are definitely rocking cocktails. So let me go back real quick. Lady B, what is in your glass?
I have sangria here and some blackberries thrown in because I'm on keto, so I can't have mixed drinks on a regular, but I can have a glass of some sangria or wine. And this one is really good, actually. I don't remember the brand of it, but it's really good.
Okay, so that looks pretty and cute and very tasty. Okay,
Thank
Tam,
you.
what are you drinking? And I see you got your beautiful Jersey cup, which means you are Jersey girl rocking it. What's in that cup?
I'm drinking Fireball whiskey and
Mm.
ginger ale.
Ooh, oh, we both.
It's
Ooh,
cold out here. It's cold out here. So I need it to be warmed up a little bit.
okay. So for me, if you don't know, I don't drink alcohol like that, and I've had champagne before, so don't get me wrong. And I've tasted wine before, but in my cup, I got orange juice, and you know the icy drinks that we all so love. This is black cherry. Yes, yes. So and huh? Say it again. I mix it with orange juice and the ice drink. It gives, yeah, exactly. It gives me the fuzz, and and I'm rocking it, and my cup says here, if you cannot see, mind you, it says wine now, gossip later. So, and wine later. Right? Okay. So, nevertheless, I hear you. This is again my thought is looking at the caliber of people online when it comes to dating and the men that's putting out there, and we all know that online dating is a big thing. I mean, it was a big thing before the pandemic, and it's gotten even huge during the pandemic. We can't go out and intermingle with people. We can't be close to them like we normally usually be close with them because of this need for 6 feet social distancing. But how are two beautiful young women and people in general are dating now when they're single? Any one of you can answer that question. Who wants it?
For me, in this point of my life, I made a big transition here back to New Jersey from Florida. Um, I am basically reestablishing myself and my life here. And at this point, I think that that's where my focus is. And I'm not looking for anything. It's not to say that I don't want to be in a relationship at some point. It's just that I'm not there, not out there actively looking to be in one at this time. I just feel like at this time, I'm focusing on myself, my goals, what I want to do. And if it happens, it happens. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. That's where I'm at this point.
So I think we have our third guest who just tried to come in and join the show. So hold
I
on.
know it's not Rhonda, Auntie Rhonda in the
Let's.
building late.
Yes, it is.
Done come lately.
That's Rhonda, and let's see if we can get her. Wait,
Whoop, whoop.
wait. So wait. So
I love it.
excuse me. Time out. We don't have you. Hold on. We don't. Hold on, everyone. We
I
don't.
love it.
Wait. We don't have Lady Rhonda in on. She's in the green room. Or she was in the green room.
She's not here. Oh wait, she's here. What happened to her?
She clicked off, but the good thing is that she wasn't live with us. So everybody who's watching us out there on the
But they didn't
platform,
see her.
no, they didn't have. That's good. They didn't get to see her.
Oh, y'all missed the realness.
So you
Y'all
guys.
missed the realness.
So as you saw in the intro, there's three ladies that's part of the girlfriends cocktail chat. There is Rhonda, there's Tam, and there is B. And these ladies are a good part of this good conversation where we're all talking. So I think she might have jumped off thinking that she was probably live with us after coming out of her beauty sleep, which she was not. We just had her in the background. So I want to go back to the last
She
comment.
didn't know we were live.
She must. Well, it's 5:52. Salud. Salud.
Hey, you know what? This is our first go around. It's what you can appreciate is that you're gonna get the real here. The real
Yeah.
real.
I absolutely love it.
The real
The
real.
raw real.
I absolutely I freaking love it. And again, so my thought is this. Let me see. Hold on. So, just so you know, our actually fourth person who is going to be joining the conversation was delayed, couldn't be here with us as we went live. And I know she has much to say because she is very much also in the relationship status. And, you know, we all are trying to figure that out, whether you're married or single, whether you're looking for love or over it because of whatever happened in your past or what you're just not willing to deal with in your current future. I get it. We want to be transparent on the show because any of you who come into the comments and drop your posts, we may agree with you and we may not agree with you. But what makes this a unique platform is that we can agree to disagree. Some of us are looking for love and some of us are not looking for love. I wanted to go back to, so I got you, Tam. You were saying that you're not looking right now. You're just kind of rededicating yourself to you, coming, relocating from Jersey. I'm sorry, from Florida to Jersey. That also changes the platform. I want to get to B in a second too, but Tam, not only are you relocating, but you're also relocating as a single mom, correct?
Yes. Yep.
Can you just talk about for that, and then I want to spend a little time talking with B about her views. Can you just talk about a mom of how many children?
Two boys.
Okay, two boys, and you have two boys that you are raising.
Yes.
Can you just talk about relocating with two sons and that whole thing about dating? I get that you're not dating, but can you talk about that?
Yes. So, I mean, it was a big step. We've been in Florida for the last 17 years. I mean, obviously, I'm originally from Jersey, but the last 17 years of my life and their life, we've always been in Florida. Um, Although coming back to Jersey is something that, I always wanted to do. This is my home. This is, where I love to be. And it is difficult, making that transition. My oldest is 17. He'll be 18 in March. And, he left behind his friends, even though it was a transition that he wanted to as well, just because his dad is up here. So, we have family up here as well. But that's hard. And my youngest son, he's 12. He's only known Florida. That's it. And moving up here was very different for him as well. And just the adjustment of it all, um, it's challenging. It
Hmm.
comes with its challenges, but I think that we have a strong enough foundation that um, when we want it to work. And I think that that's the biggest thing, is so that we're going to do everything we can do to reestablish our lives here and make it work here. But yeah, it has it's has its challenges for sure. Dating, um, that, like I said, I haven't even really had that on my mind. I've recently um, gotten out of a relationship, and at this point, I just feel like my focus needs to be, one, on my children, and two, um, on us getting ourselves together here in New Jersey before any of that other stuff comes into play.
So
But
wait, so let me ask you then, what is it like having a 17-year-old son? Which first and foremost, you don't even look like you have a 7-year-old son, but let's just move past that,
thank
right?
you.
So what is it about having a 17-year-old son who is now going to be 18 and
Hey,
okay, I'm sorry, hold on 1 second. What is it about having a 17-year-old son and now you are single and your son is looking for you I'm sorry, you're looking to kind of at some point date. How do you think that would be for your son? Before you answer that question, hold on 1 second.
mhm.
We got Rhonda and Q. Rhonda, are you going to be joining us here on the show, because we want to make sure that you're ready and you're good. You're good.
We live.
Okay, so we're about to virtually bring you. Okay, hold on. So Tammy, while you
Beautiful.
Tam, while you
All going
answer
on.
Tam, while you answer that, I would be setting up because we want to hear from Rhonda. Rhonda has so much to contribute to this conversation as a woman who has also have children, also in a relationship, and have a point of view. So Tam, what were you going to say?
I think that as far as dating, and my son is 17, he'll be 18. Um, he's a young adult, damn near, and he rides with me regardless. He wants me to be happy. That's pretty much what he always says. Um, so long as I'm happy, whatever goes. And whoever comes into my life, he just wants to make sure that first and foremost they treat me good, um, and that I'm happy. So
Hmm.
I think that he doesn't make it. My children don't make it hard for me to date. there's some things that, obviously I wouldn't do, being that I have children that are older now. But they definitely don't make it hard for me to date at all. I wouldn't say that having children is a challenge for dating for me. It never really has been. My oldest son just wants to see me happy, and that's it. And I can really appreciate that about him.
Okay,
My youngest son too. Even though he's only 12, but I think he feels the same.
okay, all right. And that's the difference having a 17-year-old and then a 12-year-old
Yeah.
who are very much different and stuff like that. Just so you know, Tam, I'm sorry, just to let you know, Ron, you have time to grab whatever you want, sweetheart. You're actually good because you're not. You see us on the background, guys, but our live audience don't see you yet, so you're good. I want to run over there to B. B, can you just jump in this conversation? Because not only were we talking about Tam, but you too are a single mom, also with two children, and you have a different perspective of the dating. Can you just talk about that?
Yeah, I have two kids that are small, a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old. So navigating dating with two small kids is very hard from my experience. Um, just I'm sure all the mothers out there can relate with having to get a babysitter. People get the grandparents get tired of watching them, and it's just hard. It's hard to find the time to actually go on a date if you're asked, which these days you're not really asked on a date anymore. I haven't been asked on a proper date. I honestly don't. I haven't been asked on a proper date in at least a year. And even the dates that I went on, it was like, I wish I would have never even wasted my babysitter on this because this is not worth my time at all.
Mm.
When you're a single mom, right?
That
Thing is valuable. Your time is that much more valuable. What you're looking for is different. It's like when I go on a date now, all of the little just having fun on a date is not enough for me. Like you need to be bringing something to the table. You need to be a person who is worth everything that I have to go through to get to the date. Um, Now keep in mind, my kids are my kids. You know, it's not the responsibility of the person that I'm going on a date with to be concerned with that. It's my responsibility to be concerned with it. So if I'm going on a date, trust and believe I'm going to think, okay, is this person worth me getting a babysitter, worth me getting dressed and all cute and nails, hair, and all of that to go out on this date with? And to be honest, they really have not been. The dates that I've been on have been experiences, experiences to say the least. So we'll have a story time in another podcast. But um, as far as dating with as a single mom in with COVID going on, it is non-existent. It's like you you're at home most of the time, and so you're not really going out there mingling and meeting people. So you resort to online dating. Some people resort to online dating. Some people resort to some person that maybe they cut off before and they want to rebound back. um, COVID has caused all types of things in the dating world. Yeah, no, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it.
just my
Uh,
little.
you got rid of them for a reason. You moved on for a reason. So there's no reason to go back that way. Just stay forward. But I will say, being in the house, being stuck with your kids all the time, you know, and you start getting lonely and you start feeling like, hey, I want to have a partner. I want to be happy. You on Instagram scrolling, you see all these proposals going on, you see all these elaborate proposals. Oh my God, don't even get me started on Michael V. Do not get me started on Michael V right now. You know how I feel about him. You know,
So
you
wait,
know
wait.
how I feel about
So
him.
wait. Hold on one second. That's funny. I want to bring. I want to also continue with what you're talking about, B. But let me ask Lady Rhonda. She has joined this conversation, which is a part of Girlfriend Chat. So, Rhonda, can you give us your thoughts, girl, on wait. Hold on. Just pause because I am out of cue. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me just do this right. Okay. So if you don't know, if you have no idea, right? So, like I said, there's a third person to this conversation, and OMG, if you're talking about keeping it real, honey, this one here is just going to let you want to have it. She's just gonna have it. She's not gonna sugarcoat it. It's just like 1-2 pound. Can you deal with it or you can't deal with it? If you can't deal with it, that's your business, right? That's just who she is. Uh, you agree with the intro? Yes. What, honey? That's just what it is. And she just, just let me introduce you. Never, not for nothing. Please help me welcome Ron. And Ron, can you please tell us what it means to be dating in these days? Because not only you're the other two co-hosts, but you too are a mother, but you're not single, or are you?
I'm single in the aspect of not being married. I'm
Okay.
not married. As far as dating, I don't know. These days, I mean, you go through breakups and you try to go on these little sites, or you'll go out and you meet different people, and you just realize that people do not have the same passion as dating from when I was growing up. When I was growing up, you listen to all the beautiful music. I think the music has a lot to do with the young people today. Their generation is not really listening to things that deals with love, and doing things that you know um two people will want to be together and commit together because of the music. When I was growing up, we heard I Found Love on a Two-Way Street by Stacey Ladder song. I mean,
Mm.
there was lots of love songs. So when you got on the phone, you stayed on the phone for hours, you meeting a guy,
Mm-hmm.
you not meeting a guy, but you just met the guy. Yeah, you want to stay on the phone. Then next thing you know, yeah.
Oh no,
Then
no,
you
no.
want
Oh,
to
you
go
hang
on
up. You hang up. No, you hang up. You hang up.
yeah,
No, no,
yeah,
no, no,
and
no.
then
Not only that,
and
you just
then
wake up and you be like, is you snoring? Is he asleep? And you be like, oh, I just fell asleep with
right,
him.
right, right. And then think think about this, guys. Think about this. We even walked in parks. It wasn't about going out to eat. We can go to the diner, we could go out to dinner, we could go to McDonald's. It didn't matter as long as you were together. And when you were together, it was true love, because I remember my first love. My mom and dad was like, "Oh my God." Right. When my mom and dad said, "Oh, he doesn't love you," you don't know, because all men thought back then to protect their daughters is, "Oh, he wants something from you." You guys know he want to lay down with you. But guess what? My first love really loved me, and I really, really loved him. Like, y'all don't get that today. Like, we really genuinely wanted to be together, and we loved each other. So it's totally different. It's totally different today. You would think that some of these guys, sorry, my phone rang. You would think that one of these guys would want to connect with so many beautiful souls and women out here, that they're mentally messed up because of the music. I'm telling you. And then the girls mess
Mm,
it up even worse, because you got the people out here showing their butts, showing their whole body.
mm,
Granted, it's sexy, but in the videos, it's demeaning, because now you leave no imagination to the man, because everybody got different shapes, everybody got different bodies, and beauty is honestly in the eye of the beholder. But it's not, during this day and age, it's not being allowed. Now a skinny girl with no butt and little boobs is not attracted to the average man that would have loved her just genuinely, because now you got to have this big butt and this
right,
big boobs. You got
right.
to be bodacious. Even a big girl. There's guys that love real big girls. But I should give a shout out to big girls. Let me tell you, I hung out last night, and when I tell you, two big girls party their butts off, those guys were crazy over them. So I give shout out to anybody that's confident. I think you got to stay humble and you got to be confident in who you are. And I think that's what's sexy. I think what's sexy is being confident, no matter who you are. You can be this skinny, medium with hips and butt like me. You can be really big. It doesn't matter. You just got to love yourself, because I'm telling you, this day and age is horrible. The guys don't care, and neither do the girls.
So wait, so
That's
check
my
so check this out really quick, right? That's what I like about these ladies on this panel here. They're gonna tell you their truth. Listen, they're not gonna sugarcoat it for you for ratings and for you to give us a like or a thumbs up. And let me just, you know what, for the record, let me just give us a thumbs up myself, right? Okay, like let's just do this. I'm gonna give us a thumbs up because we're talking about finding true love. That's right. Finding true love, finding authentic love. And how do you do that? First and foremost, I believe you can't find it if you're not walking it. If you're not walking what you're looking for, then you're not going to find it, right? So I have to say that I have a great significant other. But even in having a great significant other, you still have relationships. When I'm in my clinical counseling sessions outside of my podcast show, the things people come to me, even as a counselor, I'm baffled. People think that this fantasy of falling in love is falling in love and you're not going to deal with nothing. Everything is easy going. No, it's not. It's very much hard work to maintain a relationship. There is going to be some give and some take in a relationship. You're not always going to be happy with the person that's laying next to you. They're going to do something that frustrates the hell out of you. You're going to be like, well, wait a minute. Mind you, I tell people the same thing. I know I work my significant other's nerves. Why do I know that? Because we are different. I am day, he's night, right? I'm always on the go. He's like laid back. And in relationships, that can cause a lot of chaos. If you are talking about looking for authentic love and talking to the women on this panel, all three of them, they come with a lot of love luggage, not baggage. Let's be careful. Love luggage. What are their love luggage? Love luggage is their children. Okay, come on now. What you got for us, Ron?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to say one more thing. What is with this? This is gonna make y'all die laughing because y'all all, I'm sure, have experienced it. What the hell is going on with today's society where these guys, as soon as you get on the phone with them, 2 days later, they sending you dingling pictures? Like, what is up with that? I'm telling y'all, I've been on these dates. I tried to do the dating thing, when Harry and I break up or whatever. I'm like, oh, I want to meet a guy. Let me just see what's out there. Next thing there's some dingling pictures. I'm like, what? So much fun.
But
Just horny.
But please understand that it's not only men that's doing it. There are women that's saying, "Let me show you my vajayjay real quick, because this is what I know what you want. This is how." But it's not the courting. The courting part of that is. I'm sorry, I people can't even see me. Hold on one second. The courting part of that situation is this, right? The courting part of it is that people don't know how to date honestly. They don't know how to date without saying, "Well, listen." Men think that women want to buy. Men think that they need to buy a woman. And let me tell you something. Going back to college and in human services, I'm talking about as far as the late 1800s. There was we had positions. Sadly to say, a woman's position was to be the caretaker and the bearer of children. That was her sole role as a woman in a relationship. She was not to be the person working and tilling the field unless she was a black person in slavery. But we're just talking about the woman's job. She was to take care of children, rear the children, and please her husband. Give him what he wanted: sex, a meal, and a clean home. Trust me, if you don't believe me, grab the social work book edition 9. That's what it was. So now we're talking about the 20th century, and we're like, well, wait a minute now. I'm more than just laying on my back, pushing out babies for you, taking care, cleaning your drawers, wiping off your this, wiping off that, going to the market, doing all these different things. I'm more than that. No, and now check this. That was not that was considered our jobs back then, Tam. That was considered our jobs then, hundreds of years ago. Now we are working women holding down a job, caring for kids, not just a job, a career. Check it, a career, a whole career. Take the floor because I can just start venting my frustration all the way through the roof. Who wants this mic?
Nasty kids. It's almost to a point you don't want to live with a man or your kids. You say, you know what? Let's all date. Let's have a date to hang out, children. Y'all stay over there with your dad or whoever. I'll see y'all, and your boyfriend will definitely is nasty behind, eating in the room with funky socks, laying them everywhere. Don't clean up nothing. The dishes everywhere. And then you be working, you come home, you gotta cook, clean, pamper everybody, give everybody attention. And guess what? The house is so nasty. You be like, how did this happen? It was just clean yesterday. And then I gotta come home and clean again. I get it.
And they want
I
you to
don't
be,
want to live with
and
nobody.
and they want you to be sexy at that. What were you saying, Tam?
Yeah. So you have to now. You were saying back then, we were only responsible for maybe cooking a meal, raising children, and sex. But in this day and age, we're working now. We're working. We're sometimes making more money than the man. And if you're in a
Oftentimes.
relationship, then you're working just as he's working. Maybe he's not working. I don't know. But you're working too. And you still feel obligated. I think that sometimes women still feel obligated, even though they are working, paying the bills, or paying half the bills, whatever it is, to still come home and cook, clean, take care of the kids. It's not just, you're working and you get to just let everything else, fall by the wayside just because you're working and bringing home the bacon. We still have the other obligations. Our children still, if you have children, our children still look to mommy for comfort, for a meal, for, all that extra stuff. Your man or your husband still looks for, the loving, the attention, the affection, all of that. So I think that we have a lot on our plate as well. And yeah, the food, you know, yeah. As soon as you get off work, they're like, "What we eating?"
We take on both jobs.
You just like, it's a big turn off. So don't look at me.
Wait. Wait. And that's the thing. That was my thing about saying it. I'm so sorry. That was the thing. You know, uh, how do I say this? Some of us are very sexually active and some of us are not sexually active at all. And I think people seem to think, well, what happened to your fire? What happened to your drive? What happened to your sex drive? You don't understand. If you are juggling it, first and foremost, if you do not stimulate this muscle up here, nothing else works. Nothing else works. If you're not stimulating this, nothing else works. So if this is overstressed, it's overstressed because I'm not achieving my goals. It's overstressed because my job is stressing me out. It's overstressed because I'm caring for the kids. It's overstressed because I'm keeping a clean house, cooking your meal, doing your laundry, running errands. When I'm doing all those things, now you want me to come in and look luxurious and feel very sexy and intimate. And I'm like, no, I don't feel that. And then you thinking like, and I think it becomes selfish because if you think you get yours off, you get yours, then that means everybody's pleased. No. People are going to the store and buying the most productive things that got batteries, honey, and it has no feelings. So I'm saying to you, it does not necessarily have to be it's having another person is nice. Right? It's nice. But there has to be a meeting of the level. It has to be a meeting of the minds. If you know you want to be intimate with your husband, and this is not just women feeling underappreciated. I'm sure there's tons of men that hopefully when they watch this show later, they're going to come in the chat and say, you know what? Wait, I feel unappreciated because if he's going and slaving all day out there in the sun making this money and then he brings her home, all she wants to do is go get the Chanel bag, she wants the Prada shoes, she don't want to take care of the kids late to school, she don't cook, she don't know how to cook, all she know how to do is microwave, right? So let's be clear. It's not always the men, but specifically for this chat, we're talking about what women are looking for in relationships. And what we're talking about is we are saying that we tired of being tired when you feel like you need something here, but you had totally forgot all this other stuff we need over here. Period. Come on.
Jobs. We are, if you're a single mom, you are doing both jobs, right? So when you get with a man or you have a husband, you are looking for them to for it to be balanced now.
Mm,
You don't want to still have to take on both jobs and you got a man that now has demands on you as well, adding to your load. You want someone that's going to come in and bear some of that load with you. And then maybe you'll want to be more intimate and you'll have more energy to give to him if the load is evenly yoked. When it's one side, like if you got babies and you the only one cooking, you the only one cleaning up after them, you the only one changing diapers, but your husband or your serious relationship wants you to now cater to them too, and all they have to do is go to work, that's not going to work. That's not
mm-hmm,
you. How are you supposed to do that?
mm-hmm.
How are you supposed to do that as one person? You might as well be single. You might as well be single and get you a nice rabbit. Cause
Exactly.
straight like that. Because
Exactly.
it's no point to have a man who's just gonna add to your load. I'm not saying that all men are bad. I'm not saying that. Yes.
Society. Like, look at Brittany. Look, she's still under 30. She's still beautiful. She got two kids by the same father, let me add. Because there's a lot of women out here with a bunch of kids, like I'm talking about like 5 and 6, and they still get men. So don't give up hope because look how beautiful you are. You're young. Your age group has screwed a lot of things up with their mentality. Their mentality. So
It ain't
I
it ain't
suggest
it ain't
younger
just
women have
it's not just that it's not just her age group, honey. No, I go above that. There's a lot of these
wait, I'm
old
not done.
heads.
No, it started.
The guys that come on to me in her age group have
Yes.
this shit together. And I be like, okay, 28-year-old, 29, 30, you got your stuff going, you got it popping, you got it going on. You out here in these streets really doing it. Like you're really mature for your age. You got your own company. You're working for a good company. Thank you very much. They out their mama house. They may have a kid or not. I don't discriminate on people that have kids. I'm just saying if you have kids, take care of your kids. Just like me. If I have a child and I have two, I don't expect anyone to take care of my kids because I take care of mine myself. I make enough money for mine and my children. But you know, you be an addition to me. But her age group, a lot of them be on point. It be the older ones, like my age group, that be shitty. I don't know what's going on.
At her age, they want you to have it together too, because they want you to help them. And it's still not traditional for like the guy in the Bible, in the Quran, in the Torah. A man is supposed to take care of a woman. You are supposed to let him know from the beginning, I'm not living that life that you think I'm taking care of you. No, we can share, I will help, I will be there. But you have to tell him right in the beginning. And another thing, the message I was trying to send out is this, that when a guy, guys, whatever men are listening, I'm sorry. When a woman says we come as a package, that does not mean we need you to take care of our kids. We need you to love us and our kids. You don't have to take care of them in a way where you're financially able, but you have to learn to love them, accept them, and help me around the house with them. Come with everything as far as growing them up to be in a positive environment so they can grow to be good children in society. I mean, adults in society. Other than that, you don't need them. You know what I mean?
Brittany have a fine example of a man And that's our stepdad, Wilford Ford, who came in when mommy was, she was with us. 2 children. Brittany, how old were you? 3? Brittany's my sister, by the way. You guys didn't know. My younger sister. But our stepdad came in, and my mom had two children. He came in and took over. He had no children. He was younger than my mom. He treated us like there were there was no difference. There was no difference. He came in. He was a man of his word. He was fun. It was he a regular schmegular guy for my mother, and he did the damn thing. And she ended up having 2 more children for him, and they're still married to this day. How long is it going to be? 25 years.
I think it's 25 years, right? Yeah.
25 years. He came in as a young man. How much younger is Will than mommy? 4 or 5 years. Came in about 28 years old, no children. Mommy had 2 children at that time, and he came in, and we were struggling a little bit. She did her thing. She held it down for us as usual, but he came in a time where she really needed some help, and he was there.
So can I just chime in here for a second? You know what? I love the
And he
authentic.
never wants anyone. He doesn't even speak about it. That's a man.
So so so
Doesn't even speak about it.
so
It's in his heart for real. There's no separation. Every grandkid loves that man to death. That's their papa.
so
Yeah,
so
that's
let's
their papa.
So let me chime in here. So this is what I like. So we are talking about our truth and what our journey has been about finding love, getting in love, falling out of love, and now questioning love, right? So we talk about these different layers of what our experience are, and there are tons of people out there that's experiencing some of the same things we're experiencing. We can even go deeper on this. Due to time, what I want to do is welcome everybody who watched the show to remember, first and foremost, before you do anything, click the bell. Click subscribe, click the bell, and click all notification. Make sure you're subscribed to this live channel here where we go in on deep conversation. We have laughter, we have our cocktails, we even sometimes cry together here because this show is about giving you the authentic truth. Our opinion. We're not going to be like the other ones on the back end talking about what they did on Love and Hip Hop. Now, we're going to talk about them Love and Hip Hop people because I got some thoughts about them people on the other end. But the flip side of this conversation is this. The flip side of the conversation, sure. So the flip side, hold on 1 second. The flip side of this is that we want to welcome everybody to subscribe to our platforms. As you heard the ladies in the background, Rhonda has Rhonda Hotspot via Facebook. You can check her out. She's going to be bringing you great commentary there. You'll see some of us on her show as guests, as co-hosts, and we even be in the chats with you talking about different things and exciting things. Also, make sure you stay tuned to what Brittany is bringing because Brittany, you talking about fashion and beat in the face, Brittany can do it. And if you're talking about real estate and making sure you get into a place that is going to give you the comfort of living up it up, make sure you reach out to Tam. Their descriptions will be down in the description below here in this video. Make sure you come back. Look out for the post via Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to know when we'll be live together again. This was our first show. You think it was just this? It gets better after this. I thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to give these ladies one chance to shout out, give you their tags to where you can find them at and follow them at. And then I will close the show out by saying thank you so much. And I will see you again. Hold on. Let's bring Tam back to the room. Tam, can you just give a shout out and let people know where they can follow you?
You can follow me on IG at Tammy_the_1.
All right. Thank you, Tam. Salute. And come on, Lady Bree. Can you come and tell us what's up with you and how can we find you?
Yes, you guys can find me on Instagram at peace by_B. And also on TikTok at Peace by underscore B there as well. We have all of your lip care needs at Peace by B Cosmetics. And we also have beautiful handmade beads that we make custom just for you. So reach out.
Ow. Okay. And please help me welcome Miss Rhonda over there. Ron, can you tell people where they can find you and the hot spot?
You won't find me looking like this too many times. But, Harry, shut up. Anyway, you guys can find me at Facebook. On Facebook, called Rhonda's Hotspot. I haven't been on for a while, but I'm starting it back up sometime this week. And my first show is going to be about beautiful minds. So we are going to have a ball on that show. That's basically all I'm at, besides Instagram. But I'll be showing you guys some hair tips and different tips and tricks about, what you could do with your hair, because I'm a hairstylist, and I've been doing it for 30 years. Thank you, guys.
Ow.
And thank you for inviting us to the show. It's been a pleasure.
So, thank you so much. I see one person in the chat, but this show will actually be live with all its editing tomorrow. So you can go back to the show. You'll be able to share this link with your respective platforms and tell people how to follow us on this show here. This is a family thing here. It's a friend thing here. It's a love thing here. So by all means, make sure, subscribe, like, and comment. Don't forget notification bell and all the platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter at Voices Gathering Live Podcast. Until next time, we'll see you then.